What is up, my good friends, and welcome to episode 75 of Closet Gamers Age of Engineering series. That is right. How the friggin' hell are you doing today? Last episode we wrapped up and we had just created some IC2 hot coolant. Our little nuclear reactor here is doing a fantastic but albeit quite slow job of producing the hot coolant for us. We've got about 30 buckets worth there, so we're just under... Yeah, just under halfway, I suppose. No, yeah, I don't know. Just under halfway of having one full tank anyway. But it's kind of slow and steady. I could probably put some more fuel rods in there if I really wanted to. But I'm kind of just letting this run. If it gets to the point where we're waiting for it, then I will probably speed it up. But I'm quite sort of content just to leave it going and doing what it's doing without causing us too many problems. What we need to focus on today is getting our vapor of levity. Right, look at this loading. Shit. Once you get to this stage in the game, things start to lag quite a lot. Got things and bits and pieces all going on. Starts to get really laggy. So let's go over to our Ender.io room because we got this in the last episode, didn't we? A powered spawner that is capable of giving us shulker souls. That's right. Because what we need to do on the road to our creative vending upgrade, we're on the road to getting our final bit of fluid that we need. I can hear something splashing about. It's them goddamn slimes again. Motherfuckers. Yes. Anyway, vapor of levity is what we need. That's the objective for today. So we've got part of it going, and the reason that we got the shulker because we need the grains of prescience or prescience, I think it is, which require a prescient crystal, which is a shulker soul, and a vibrant crystal in a soul binder, which is this guy here. And let's have a look. So we've got end crystals in there at the moment. So we need to do a little bit of jiggery pokery with the old recipes for this. So I wonder what sort of crystals I've got in my system. Have I got vibrant crystals? What was it again? It's vibrant crystals and soul vials. So I must have vibrant crystals on craft then, have I? Yes, I do. So vibrant crystals on craft. So all I need to do is get a recipe and tell it that a vibrant crystal plus a shulker soul vial gives me a prescient crystal in the soul binder. Yes. Last episode we made a few souls of the old shulker, didn't we? And let's grab two of these, and let's grab two souls. And which one was it? It'll be this one, won't it? Let's grab two of those, and then let's put these in the soul binder. There we go. That will give us a prescient crystal, I believe. So let's grab that. Nice. Oh, I didn't get it. I didn't get the crystal. So let's grab it from in here because it must have gone back into the system. God, that slime jumping about out there is really distracting. Right, look at all of these bloody world anchors. Jesus Christ, not world anchors, teleport anchors. Yes, travel anchors. There's bazillions of them. I need to sort of consolidate these down, and it results in things like that happening, which I didn't want to do. Where are we? Jesus Christ! I need to be over here. That's where I need to go. The hazards of having too many travel anchors. Right, vibrant crystal and this. It's going to give us a prescient crystal. Nice. So that gives us that pattern. So then we can go over to our over here, and then we can say to our soul binder, we should now be able to order these crystals. So let's see about this crystal, prescient crystal. Let's order 10. Nice. And it should kick off a number of things. It should make us some more souls, which it's doing. And it should make its way to making that craft. Excellent. And we've got quite a few levels in here. This isn't hooked up to our XP farm though, so that will run out eventually. I need to move my XP farm over at some stage, but it's a big job and I really cannot be asked to do it. It's a massive pain in the arse. So, in order to turn this into the right type of dust that we need for this, what do we need? We need to put it in a sag mill. So prescient crystal gives us grains of prescience. So we've got sagmills over here, it's not a problem. So prescient crystal in there will give us grains of prescience. And can I click this fast enough? Yes, I did. And we'll probably put some capacitors in here as well, actually. Just to speed these guys up. Let's grab these capacitors. Let's put one in there. And what about this one? Has this one got anything in it? That one's got one in it. And these should all have. I must have just forgotten to do that one. Yeah, these are all okay. And this has got one. This has got one. And this has got one. Good. Excellent. Okay, let's put those back. So we've got our grains of prescience. Now what we need to do is go back over to Central Command over here. And let's say to this with a prescient crystal. So grains of prescience come from a crystal that is prescient there. And that goes in a sag mill. So that goes in a sag mill, and then for the other thing that we needed, which is the grains of pieziality, we need a pulsating crystal. Now I think I've got pulsating crystals, yes, but I don't think I've taught it that those need to be ground up. So let's order one of those for the moment. So that'll take a few seconds to craft, because it's got to craft some pulsating iron. And I believe that's being done in the sag mill as well. I don't think that pulsating iron can be done anywhere else apart from in an alloy smelter. Yes, we could do it in the Tinker's Construct one, but I'm not sure if I want to bother setting that up for the sake of this. Let's just check it's actually doing what it's supposed to be doing. So it should be in one of these. Where are you? What is this? This is why our glass keeps stopping from working. There we go. Fix the glass situation at last. I don't know why. I don't know why that had. Why I didn't do that. Right. So I think that our crystal should be made now. Let's bumble back over towards this way. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's get our pulsating crystal that we should have now. There we go. Put that one in there. And then let's go back over to the sag mill, over this way. And you might notice that my lag's been fixed. Again I've fixed the lag. Or feel like I've fixed the lag. And are these not pushing out either? They are pushing out. I was just too quick for it. Too quick off the mark. Right, okay. So over to here. And then this is going to give us grains of pieziality. Nice. So they are both going to go in the sag mill. So let's put those over there. And then we can order some of these grains and sort of get this show on the road. What is this? Grains of pieziality. I've already got it in here. Christ's sake. I'm such a freaking noob. So what we can do actually is that's got grains of pieziality in it. This has also got grains of pieziality in it, so I don't even need it. I don't even need it. Okay, no problem. No problem at all. So what we can do is order some grains. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to order 10 of each, I think, because that should give us a little bit of a head start. It's not going to be enough to make 128 buckets of vapor of levity, but it will get us close. Get us close. So this is making... It's making ender crystals. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I like it. I like all this automation kicking off. And I like seeing this thing spinning round as well. It gives me a bit of pleasure. It gives me great joy to see this spinning around. And especially this thing as well. Capturing Enderman souls. I like it. I like it a lot. So in order to make the Vapor of Levity, we need to get our Dew of the Void. Now we've got Dew of the Void automated over in our old base. And it's one of the things that I didn't move. So let's go over to the crow's nest over here. It's been a while since we stood up here, isn't it? Oh, such good times stood on here talking about Tango dolls and other things, other interesting things. So this is our vat that we've got filled up with nutrient distillation, which is being fed from our mob farm down here. We've got this massive tank that is full up to the brim of nutrient distillation, and it's got quite a lot. It's got 1,688 buckets worth, I think. So that should be plenty. shouldn't it? So this guy over here, the pattern for this, it takes one bucket, 1 grain of physiality, 1 grains at the end, and it turns it into a Dew of the Void. So we can order those Dew of the Void's buckets if we wanted to. Let's order 100 of those and get those started, because they are going to take quite some time. But you can see there that it's slowly starting to process that, and I don't think we can speed this up. So what I might need to do is maybe get another vat to process this, although it's something I probably just leave going. So the bucket is being delivered into here using various different pipes and conduits and stuff, and what will happen is this tank will suck the Dew of the Void from the vat and then pull it into there and then put it into a bucket and then send it back to this chest, which delivers it back into the ME interface. So that's pretty good. I mean, it's a fairly neat little automated system. I'm just annoyed that it's all the way over here instead of back in our base, because it means that I've got to leave this area chunk loaded, which is a bit of a pain in the arse and a bit of a nuisance. And I also need to keep the wireless link between our AE2 systems active, which I would prefer to close down if I'm honest, but that's okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to get another vat, which is some furnaces, some fluid tanks and some machine chassis, and I don't know if I've got all the stuff that I need. We'll soon find out. I'll need another couple of tanks, so I need some more iron bars as well. So let's craft a few of these. Nice. Okay, so now this, 2 of these, good. And then a vat, and I need a furnace as well. Furnace. There we go. I love the grinding noise that thing makes. That thing over there. It's pretty cool. So in order to set this up, I think I'm going to need a little bit of space around it. So let me get some dirt first of all. Let's take some dirt from here. So let's pop him on top of this dirt there. Good. So we need to get the Dew of the Void coming in from there. And let me just get back the levity stuff here. So we need the Dew of the Void coming in on the left hand side. We need the grains of physiality coming in as well. And we also need the vapor of levity coming in, going out, sorry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get... Have I got any of these in my inventory? No. Let me get another ME interface on here. Let me grab this guy. Put him there. Now underneath here I think that I've got... Yes. I've got some cable going along here. So that should bring that guy online. Let's pop one of these in there and just check it does. Do you? Are you online? No? Don't seem to be online. If I run out of channels on here. No, I've got 17 of 32. It's going all the way along to here. I've got 17 of 32, 6. We should be okay. 17 of 32. It might just be lagging just a little bit. Yeah, it was just lagging a little bit. It's fine now, look. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. It's fine. It's working, working, working. So if we go and we do this push and pull. Okay. Now, if I can set up a pattern now and get grains of prescience and grains of physiality. And the grains of physiality are being used, aren't they, to make the Dew of the Void? Yes, but we need them again for this. Okay, so that leaves us with a little bit of a problem, because all the machines that are being used... let me just check something. Grains of physiality. Usage on you, so you'll be in our other vat. So they're going over to the other vat over at the old base. So they'll be in here. I just need to grab one of these, and that will stop the recipe from working. But I will put it back. I will put it back. I need to make sure I come back over here and put it back. So let's go over to Central Command. let's get a couple of things. Let's say to this guy here that a grain of prescience and a grains of pesiality, plus we need a bucket that is dew of the void. 1 dew of the void bucket. So it's 1 dew of the void bucket, grains of pesiality, and grains of prescience gives us vapor of levity. In that recipe, they're like that. So if we now take this, then what we can do is we can go back over to the Ender.io area over here. Then what we could do, we could get a couple of tanks actually. Let's get a couple more tanks. And what we'll do is we'll put one on this side, there, and we'll put one on that side there. Okay, so this is going to be for the bucket to come in containing the dew of the void. So this one will be push, and then this one will be pull. So what we need to do as well, is to tell our recipe that we need another bucket as well, because we need another bucket to collect the dew of, the vapor of levity. I'm sorry if this is a bit confusing. So we need in our pattern here, let's get another bucket. So let's make another couple of buckets. Nice. Right, so those should be all the things that we need to send to our vat in order to make a bucket of vapor of levity. Okay, so let's go back over to here now. So we need to do a couple of things. We need to get some item conduit and probably some filters as well. Let's disable that. Let's bust the floor a little bit here. So this is going to be in and out. It's going to be inserting empty buckets, and this is going to be extract always active. In fact, it's going to be in and out as well. In and out, extract always active, good. And then probably the same on this side. Here. Nice, so this is only going to be extract always active, and it's going to be insert as well. Okay. So what we need to do is set up a few filters. Let's have this, so this is going to be push pull, good. Actually no, I don't think that'll work. That will not work because I need to take it into a chest. It needs to go into a chest first, doesn't it? So let's whiz around the back here a little bit. Right, okay, we're in the gubbins. In the gubbins of our machine. Let's get a chest. And we just want a normal chest. Normal chest will be fine. So let's grab this normal chest and we'll go here like this. We'll probably need a little bit more room. Let's get rid of this. Okay. So this is going to be the dew of the void bucket. So this is going to be extract always active. Let's get a filter. I probably need to get some more filters as well, actually. Filters, just basic ones. Let's get one, and I probably need a couple more, actually. Let's get some more hoppers. For Christ's sake. Chests. 10 chests. I need some more hoppers. I need some more filters. Don't mug me off. Not in the mood for being mugged off today. Right, good. 4 filters. That should probably be okay. So what we need to do is to go put this filter in here. This is going to be extract. It's going to take the dew of the void coming in. Okay, and then this is going to be insert and extract. Always active. That should just take the bucket back. Okay, so this is going to be extract and or in and out, I should say. God's sake, this is annoying as well. You son of a bitch. Get the hell out of town, Buster. Ain't got time for your nonsense. And your stupid mates whizzing about and squirching all over the place. Sod off. No time for you and your nonsense. Look at this. Jesus Christ. What are you chuckleheads doing? Get out of here. I need to cleave them. I need a cleaver. Right, I'll thin the numbers a little bit. You and your stupid mates. Oh my god, there's millions of them. There's a big one over here. Chucklehead, out. Get out of here. Thank you very much. Look at all these slime balls. I suppose there is one benefit to living next to a blue slime island, I suppose, is that you've got enough blue slimes for your stuff that you need to empower. Right, let's swap this back over. Now, where was I before I kind of raged out on the slimes? I was here doing this. Right, so we need to come over to this one. I need to get behind this bit here. This is really annoying. I can't get behind here. Let's break the wall a little bit. Okay. Need to break this wall. There, good. Right, conduit needs to come here. Like that. So this is going to be in and out as well. It's going to be insert. It's going to insert. Now, how did I have this one set up? I just had it on here, didn't I? So this is going to be in and out. It's going to be extract, always active, but with a filter that is only going to take empty buckets. Now I could use the buckets that we've got. Yes, so the bucket's going to come in here. It's going to get used up and put into that tank. Then the bucket's going to come back in here and then get used there. So I could do this without wasting a bucket if I wanted to. So have I got a bucket on me? Just one bucket, oh, give it to me. No, this one. So it's going to extract with the bucket on there. So the bucket will come in, come out, and then it will go into there, collect it, turn it into a vapor of levity filled bucket, and then come back into the system here. Okay, maybe that'll work. Who knows? Who knows if that's going to work? I don't quite know. Right, let's go over to here, and then let's cancel this bucket off here for the moment. And what we'll need to do is, because we haven't got any vapor of levity at the moment, I'm just going to say that it equals dirt. It will fail the recipe, but it will send all the items to it, and we can check whether it's going to function properly. So let's put this on here. That can go in there. Now, I don't think this is going to work, but let's see. So let's order one dirt, and it's going to use this stuff. Okay. It will send it over to here. Things should come in. All the stuff. So it's just got the Dew of the Void from in here, so that means the bucket's gone in there. These are sitting in there, so it's pushed it out to that chest. So I need to get my wrench from Ender.io and just stop these from doing what they're doing. Okay, and then we'll have a filter on here that says extract, always active, and it's going to be these guys. It's going to be one of these and one of these. So let's do this. Let's have this on here and that on there. And then these set to insert. And we also need to give it some power as well. Have I got some more energy conduit? Conduit! What say you? You say yes. So we've got conduit running there. So let's grab this. There we go. So that should be doing the job for us. And then it should push out over to this side here. And we'll set this side to pull. So once that processes, and it will take a few moments, the vapor of levity should come into here and we should see it. And the bucket is sitting there waiting for it. Nice. Vapor of levity is going into here. And the bucket comes out, and it's sitting in there and it's waiting. Now we haven't got the extract always active yet. That's because maybe I need to put a filter in there. I'm not quite sure, but it's gone out now anyway. It's gone out and it's gone into there. So let's set this filter up to say that you're only allowed to extract that one. And then we can take our recipe from here and get rid of this. And we can go back to central command. We need to reverse a little bit. And we can put our thing in here. Now where's that recipe? It was this one, wasn't it? Okay, and then we can say that that equals that now. Excellent. So we've got one vapor of levity bucket there. Good. Now let's see if this works without a hitch. So let's pop this guy in there. Yes, so it'll return it to the chest. It'll return it to the chest, but it might not necessarily go back into the ME interface. So maybe I need to actually do something along the lines of this. So let's come out the bottom of this. Let's disable this one. Let's extract on this one, always active. Let's insert on this one. And then let's disable that connection behind there. So it will come into, the bucket will come in the back from the chest. Bucket will come in from the chest. Yes, bucket will come out of here. So let's have this just as extract. It will extract the bucket will go into here. This is just going to be insert. So we'll take that filter off. It's just going to be insert and then the extract. Really? You are taking the piss out of me, aren't you? Do one. I'm going to destroy that slime island one of these days. So the bucket will come out of here, go up there, go into that tank, then the bucket, the full bucket will come out of there and into there. And then what we'll do is we'll say that that is insert with the filter. So only the vapor of levity bucket will come out of there. Now, will that work? Will that work? Hopefully it will. I'm just going to check that I've got this set to extract always active. Now let's see if we can order some vapor of levity buckets. And if you remember, we're going to need quite a lot. So let's order 10 for the moment and see how this works. So look at all this crafting that's going to kick off. So it's going to kick off all of these machines. Yes. And we should see all of this stuff coming back into it. So Dew of the Void's coming in. Nice. So it's just about to complete. Out goes the vapor of levity into here. The bucket should come out and it should say that it's got one done. There we go, look. Crafting, it's got 9 left to craft. Everything else is done. That should complete okay, no problem, I think. Yes, that's completing perfectly. Now, there's a bit of an issue because it's now in buckets. We could have just left it in this tank and forgone the buckets, but then the craft wouldn't complete. So what I'm thinking of doing is telling this guy here to always keep vapor of levity in stock, and then what we can do is we can extract. Yeah, so always keep that in stock, and then I'm going to get another tank, one of these guys, another fluid tank here. In fact, yeah, I don't think I've got any. Let's get another one. Let's get some more iron bars. Nice, nice, nice. Let's have that guy there, and that's going to be our fluid tank for our vapor of levity. And we will have some item conduits coming out of there. We'll have extract always active on this guy here for the moment. That's going to, if I change that to insert, that's going to be fine. That'll bring in the vapor of levity into there and we can pump it out to our tanks. Oh, look at that, that's pretty neat. It fills in upside down. Sweet, look. It goes in upside down. I wonder what happens if you bucket that and drop it on the floor. Are you ready for this? I've never done this before. It's a bit of a waste, but maybe we can try it like here. It flows upside down. Neat. That's pretty cool. So we need to get those buckets back out. So let's go insert extract always active on there. And then let's see this. Let's have that as push pull. And then this needs to be In and out. And that should put the buckets back in the system. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, what is it doing? It's going crazy. Alright, what we can do then is we can get the buckets and we can pipe them out of here. So let's go extract. Always active, and then insert on this one. That should get rid of the buckets. Good. Good, good, good. Otherwise that would have filled up with 16 buckets and then stopped it all from working. So I need to order a lot more Vapour of Levity. I'm not quite sure how much I'm going to have. I think I've got like 16 buckets worth. So let's get some more fluid tanks. I need another 2 elite fluid tanks, please, because we used 2 of the 10 that we had. What's going on with the crafting CPUs now? Doing this, I was expecting to craft dirt, and it's got 1 more Vapour of Levity bucket to craft, but cancelling that dirt will allow us to do this. So 2 elite fluid tanks there. Let's put those guys. I thought I got 2. Oh, it's because they don't stack, wasn't it? Excellent. Okay, so now this goes between here and here. This is going to be extract, always active, and then this is going to be insert, and then insert. Good. So Vapour of Levity is going in the tanks. That is the last of the fluids that we need. Now let's just double check something. So I think we ordered 10, didn't we? And then to fill this up, these need 64 each. So 128. So we need to order another 118 Vapour of Levity buckets. So let's get these ordered now. And that should be sufficient to fill those 2 up. So let's look at this. 194 diamonds. 1200 nether quartz, 118 soul vials of, I don't know which ones they are. They must be the shulkers. Not bad, not bad. So let's get these crafting. It will take quite a long time to craft that, and those will slowly fill up. Now let's do something real quick before we wrap up again. Let's go back to Central Command. Let's warp over to Closet Chem and let's check that our reactor hasn't blown up, and that everything is still running according to plan, and then we can wrap up the episode, and then we can quickly have a look before we wrap up what we need to do in the next episode to create our creative power stuff that we need to do. So how is this doing? Slowly is the answer. Slowly is the answer. Yes, very slowly. Okay, what I might do is put some more fuel rods in there. Let me just get my rubber suit. Okay, so I've got some more fuel rods. I'm just going to wang these in here. Maybe we could just get rid of, I don't know, maybe this one? That bungs it up a little bit, and doesn't look to be too adverse in terms of affecting these. So maybe if we do these, I don't know, like this, and we do like 1 there, and maybe 1 there, kind of diagonal like this, like that, and then we can have like 1 there. That'll give us 800, and then if we do, so it's almost like going diagonal like this. So if we get rid of that one, put 1 there as well, and then we put, actually no, it should go there, shouldn't it? And then another one like there, and then, actually no, I haven't got enough now. So that's 1120 heat units per tick, so that should speed that up a little bit, hopefully. And it should be relatively stable, I'm hoping. Let's just disable this for a minute. Let's turn that off. No, it's not doing it too badly. It's probably like 1 bucket every, maybe 1 bucket every 20 seconds, which is pretty good. That's pretty good, isn't it? Those will be full up in no time, I think. Yes, we'll leave those to do their thing, and then we'll go back home. And we'll see how our beloved Vapour of Levity is doing. So how are you doing, Vapour of Levity? You are slowly filling up. Very, very good. I like it. How have we got? We've got 8 buckets in each one of those. We've got 16 buckets so far. And now we've got 10 buckets in each one. Yes, 10 buckets in each one. That seems to be working beautifully, I think. And the craft is getting complete. Yes, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I like it very much. Okay, my friends, so I hope you've enjoyed this episode. We've successfully completed all of the gases and all of the fluids, so we can get into some creative power in the next episode. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, then please leave a like and a comment, and I will see you guys next time.